There we go. Are we on? We rolling? We good?
No.
No?
You asked that question a lot. We're not. We haven't rolled at all.
Look, the reason I ask if we're rolling is because it's just a subtle way for me to go, hey, Devin, is everything good on your side before we get into this shit real quick? But I don't
Yeah.
want to sound too much like a producer in the background being like, yo, is your mic good?
No, so, you'd be like, does it sound good? Is the ticker running?
Also, since we're like, is your counter running? Like I'm at 34, 35, 36, my 36 seconds are like I'm rolling.
I thought we were going backwards. I'm at 69 seconds.
But look, and I guess since I'm being like super producer, do you have, besides that fan behind you, another one on?
No.
No.
I mean, there's one above me, but there's slow running ceiling fan.
Okay, so the noise I hear is just like your computer running or something. Either way, that's
Yeah.
fine, man. Whatever, fuck it. People can deal with that. It's okay. We are back though. Since everybody got to watch us spend about a minute of the podcast trying to figure out all the technical difficulties, we are back. You got me. You got Devin. No Jack, no Brandon. I know Brandon is going to be back before the NFL season starts.
Okay.
Jackson.
It already started.
Jackson should be back like next episode at the latest. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Who knows? He might pop on fucking tonight. Probably not. But shit, he might. Who knows? But he should be back on next episode.
That's
but
wishful thinking, brother.
You do have me. You do have Devin,
and I got cashews.
Devin has cashews. What's your favorite nut?
Cashews.
Have we talked about this on the podcast?
Maybe, but I feel like it's an important thing, and I think it says a lot about people.
We've definitely had a nut conversation. I don't know if it was.
We had tons of nut conversations,
or not on the podcast, but like, I would say, and let's go like favorite nut, but like, it can't be like some shit like on it, like like I like honey roasted.
Oh no,
nuts, like no, like it's got to be like
flat out nuts.
The nut.
I like
nut itself.
I like Nature Valley nuts come over Mr. Peanut or whatever the fuck it is.
No. So like you have a cashew.
I like a cashew. You froze a little bit, but I'll keep talking about nuts.
Yeah, you froze too, but I figured you were talking about nuts.
I was trying to, and then I got distracted by nuts.
Okay, top 3 nuts. I'll go no order, and then I'll put them in order once I figure out my 3 nuts. My top 3 nuts, cashews are definitely in there. Almonds are in there.
I love an almond.
But my third nut.
You know what people? Hold on, before you say it.
Jesus
you know what
Christ.
People put in there a lot?
My third
is a pistache.
Nut, I don't really know what my third nut would be. My third nut.
You know what? But people put this one in there a lot, and that's a pistachio. And I don't agree with that.
All right. Let's really get into it. Before we get into what people came here for, possibly, which is maybe NFL talk, but I love a pistachio.
Really?
Here's the thing, though. My love for pistachio completely goes against my hatred for a crab.
Meaning you don't like crabs because they take work?
Well, first of all, I don't like any seafood, but specifically a crab, I feel like the crab hype is way too high, especially when it comes to
the crab hype is massive.
Like, okay, being from Maryland, like the culture of just sitting around in a circle picking at fucking crabs, to me is disgusting. Like, to me, that's like if someone came home with like a bag of like 6 chickens and just plopped them on the table and was like, there you go.
Like, we're going to feather them.
No, dig in. Like, no, dig in. Yeah. Eat it right now.
Yeah.
Like, I
mean, they are cooked.
Okay.
Crabs.
Okay. I could throw a bunch of chickens in a pot and let them squeal for a little bit. They'll die and boil. Yeah, we're all eating. We're all picking boiled chicken, steamed, boiled, whatever it is. Either way, it's just the idea of just sitting around picking crab. I hate it. I don't like it.
No, I love a crab cake, some crab soups, but no, I'm never the guy to be like, oh yeah, let's fucking pay a shit ton of money so that I can eat the smallest amount of meat in this fucking thing.
It's a bunch of work for nothing, for a little.
And it's expensive as fuck.
But a pistachio, I love. And
Yeah.
I've heard people be like, "Oh, but when they're unshelled, they're not even that good." I disagree. I disagree because I know I said like, "Oh, like the honey roasted bullshit doesn't count," but can we at least say like we can say like salted, like
Oh,
like
I
like
don't. Yeah,
like because they got like salt and pepper pistachios.
nuts should be salted.
But I'm saying like this is salt. They got salt and pepper, like salt and pepper pistachios.
Now the pepper doesn't count. That's not allowed.
See, I feel like that should count.
I'm joking, but
I feel like that should count. I feel like that should
yeah, it's
count.
fine. It's
So
fucking salt and pepper. As long as it's not like sriracha or whatever the fuck.
so then what's your third nut if it's not pistachio?
See, I don't even know. I mean, I guess almonds in there, but specifically raw almonds.
Yeah.
People eat the roasted ones, and I don't like
I'm
those.
not a big roasted nut guy.
I don't know how nuts work, but I don't know if they're all roasted or if they're not. I don't know.
And
But roasted almonds, I'm not a big fan of. Raw almonds are
don't
the
hit
shit.
me with like a walnut. I'm not no walnuts taste like
Really?
shit. Walnuts taste terrible.
No.
When I get a walnut and
See,
like a what do I find I find walnuts in something and they're like fucking gross, dude.
salads, brownies.
Walnuts are
See,
not it.
I think walnuts my three.
No, walnuts have a bland taste and they crumble like a bad piece of beef jerky. I hate walnuts.
It's a very versatile nut, though.
I'm an anti walnut.
You put them in brownies. You can put them in a salad.
To me, you make a brownie worse by putting a walnut in it.
I love a good crunch in the brownie.
You could
You
you
can't
could
put a cashew in a fucking brownie.
you
You
could
can't put a fucking
you
almond in a
could
brownie.
you could. Why not?
You definitely can't put a pistache in a brownie.
Why not? Why can't you? Why can't you put any of
You
those
can.
nuts? It's the same
You
way you
can, but
put a
how many
walnut in
times have you
there.
seen a fucking pistachio in a goddamn brownie?
And you want to talk about a fucking mess? Cracking a damn walnut? Get the fuck
When
out
the
of here.
motherfucker do you eat uncracked walnuts?
You need a whole fucking tool.
Motherfucker, they all come in casings and shit.
Yeah, but I don't gotta try as hard to get a pistachio as I would for a walnut.
Well, yeah, but you're not going through a fucking cashew fucking holder.
Yeah, but you're defending walnuts, and walnuts are like the Nature Valley bar of nuts because you sit there. Now you're sitting there crumbling
Motherfucker,
through.
hold on.
You're sitting there
I'm gonna
crumbling through shells and shit. Like, what are we doing? That's worse than
I'm gonna
picking
be
through a
honest. I've
crab.
never eaten a walnut from a shell. I eat them from like a bag of walnuts that are shelled.
See, I would just never
I mean,
buy a
deshelled.
bag of walnuts. You know where the mixed, like the planters, the mixed shit.
Yes.
That's where I'll find the walnut. I always dodge them. I'll put a peanut over a walnut.
Is a peanut even a nut though?
Of course, it has nut in the name. It's a peanut. And peanut
I know, but I feel like
a
they
good
call it
a
like a
good
legume or
a
something.
peanut a good peanut in a shell, you crack that bitch open, you get no, peanuts over cashew or peanuts over walnuts any day of the week.
But I never find myself eating pistachios, and it's a very pretentious nut.
Walnuts?
Pistachios.
Pistachios are not pretentious.
Dude. They sell them all over fucking Whole Foods. You walk into a Whole Foods, you see 6 fucking pistachio
Pistachios are
stands. You're
good
like,
for
get me
you.
the fuck out of here.
Pistachios are good for you.
Everything's good for you at some point.
No.
Makes my shit turn green, dude.
No. All right. Let's cut.
No, you know what it does? It makes it turn blue because green and what does green and yellow make? Is that even a thing?
Let's cut the nut
Yellow and
talk.
blue make green. That's
Let's
what it is.
let's cut the nut talk because we
My
do have
nuts are
some.
brown.
We do have some. I guess that was technically an off the record topic, but we do have some other off the record topics. We got some NFL topics. We don't have any trivia. We got a little bit of road to Super Bowl. I also have this deep dive into a certain player that I wanted to talk about a little bit and see how you felt about it. And then we're gonna play some games. You know, we're gonna play a couple rounds of Word of Word of Podal.
A football player?
Yeah, a certain player that I wanted to talk about today. Um, I'd say let's get the rest of these off the records out the way. Let's play some games and let's get into this NFL shit.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, we'll finish. Yeah, let's finish this off the record shit. So What I did want to talk about, and I know you're gonna like roll your eyes and be like, because you're just like that type of person. But I did want to talk about something regarding this Cardi B situation where someone threw something at her, someone threw water at
Dude.
her on stage, so
Mm-hmm.
she threw her fucking microphone back at her.
That was
And
fucking sick.
I've seen this plenty of times where artists get shit thrown at them, and they've done
Well,
shit,
yeah.
they've retaliated. And what I want to talk about, which before the rest information came out, which is the fact that no charges being pressed or anything, was
Huh.
would she deserve any repercussions?
Maybe. Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
In
I mean, that's a fucking.
your morals, you feel like she deserves repercussions.
In a normal world where someone gets a microphone sized object thrown at them, probably pressing charges. But it's a weird situation because people were throwing water on her before. I saw
Well,
like another video where people were throwing water on her, and then this one girl tosses a cup and then gets fucking lit up. Dude, Cardi's got an arm, dude. She fucking
well,
lefty whipped that bitch.
I'm also confused because you're saying like if someone throws a microphone at you, they should be charged with things. But I mean, you're performing on stage and someone threw water at you. And I mean, I hear you on like the whole people who were doing it before. Obviously, that wasn't the time to fucking do it. I don't know what the I mean,
Clearly,
obviously it pissed her off. I wouldn't assume that. I don't know. Maybe just before, right before that, people were doing it, but I could. It'd be hard for me to imagine that prior to that she was getting a bunch of water thrown on her. So now she was
she
like
was.
this one time.
She was like, "This is enough."
Yeah, nah. I'm sorry. I don't
I
buy
mean,
that.
yeah, I'm assuming she may have said stop,
Yeah,
and then
I'm not buying that. But at the same time, would you say that if that guy at the M&T Bank Stadium threw his phone at Jackson Mahomes,
huh?
when Jackson Mahomes poured the water on the fan,
Oh
if he would have
yes,
taken his phone and fucking chucked it at him, would you be saying the same thing?
no,
Mm,
maybe, probably, yeah. He would face
mm,
charges for throwing something. No, he would,
I don't
and
know.
Jackson Mahomes would definitely
I don't know. Why do you think there's
be
no?
up in that courtroom.
Why do you think there's no charges being pressed on Cardi B?
Well, it's a matter of the the victim of it to press charges and
Probably because
chose not to.
the victim knew that they did some. They antagonized the person that threw a microphone at them.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she killed someone and now it's the state
I mean,
who's
it's like it's 2023. We gotta change the word or something because we can't just call that assault.
no.
Like to me, throwing a microphone at somebody because you got water thrown at you, I can't call that assault. That's like intense.
The
It's like
word assault, dude. I hear that like if you ever like you ever talk to someone, you're like, back the fuck up, I'll fucking punch you, and then the person goes fucking, whoa, so what? You're gonna assault me? You're like, shut the fuck up, dude. No, I'm gonna hit you in the fucking face, and then you're gonna like, we'll fight from there, or you'll walk away. Like that's it. He's like, oh, what? Are you
or
gonna assault me?
or even something more minor than that, and people or are like even if it's not a punch in the face, something more minor than that, people are assault. I got you. This is
Yeah,
assault. Like it's like I don't know. We gotta
that's a
cut
big boy word.
this assault shit out. But all right, I've been talking to you. I know I've been talking to you about this for a while, off the pod, on the pod. Florida finally reveals their black uniforms, their black jerseys.
Yes, the ones with the gator print on them. I heard someone say that they were the ugliest things they've ever seen in their life.
They're terrible.
Are they really?
They're terrible. I don't
Like
know
how
if
bad? Like, do
I
you not
don't
like
know.
them at
Maybe
all?
you didn't expect me to think that. Uh, Being a Gator fan, I don't know. I don't know if you thought I was gonna hype them up regardless or whatnot, but I hate them.
No.
I hate them. I do not want to see us playing them. I think they are. I think the Gator script thing is super corny. It should be our exact uniforms, our blues or our oranges
Hmm.
or our whites, but black. I don't think anything
Yes.
is already because we're already changing our jersey style a little bit this year, and I don't
Okay.
like it. I don't like the change. Um, but I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if this is like I don't know. I'm really, really praying that this is just like a super, still like an early mock or something because I don't like
Yeah,
it.
I don't know why I can't find their black jersey.
I mean, new Florida Gator football jersey, black. I mean, it's like it should be all over the internet as soon as you search it up. But I do not like it at all. I do not like it one bit.
I saw it a couple days ago. Yeah, it's got like the gator print on it, right?
It just says it has that Gator script right across the chest, but it looks so misplaced, looks so
Yeah,
like I don't like it. I'm not. They're ruining all the dreams we've had as Gator fans. All the dreams us Gator fans have had of having black
for black
jerseys
jerseys.
is it's crumbling. And you know what else is crumbling?
I don't know
Lizzo's
why I can't find it.
Lizzo's reputation. Um,
Did she have one prior?
dude, you keep saying this, but it's like we've definitely gone out of our way to not make fun of somebody like Lizzo on this podcast because if we would have or did, it'd be heat. It wouldn't be good.
Well,
No,
we're
it's
always
it's
allowed to
true.
make fun of people who are
But
massive.
here's the thing though. I don't know what you mean by that, but here's the thing.
Massive stars.
Here's the
She's a
thing.
she's a huge star.
Here's the thing though. Making fun of somebody like Lizzo would be looked at as like fat phobic or just
All right, I'm not afraid of any fat people.
or
Let's get
maybe
that out of the way.
maybe it's
The phobia word is used too heavily.
maybe even like racist depending on what what you say or how you feel about her. But here's the thing.
Don't say you. Don't put me in
Not
this.
I'm saying you
They.
anybody the way anybody feels about her. What I'm saying is she had a lot of people that was backing her up. She had a lot of people on her side. She had a lot of love. She gets a lot of love. She obviously gets a lot of support. She gets a bunch of fucking streams. She gets a lot of people listen to her music. She's super fucking famous.
Yes.
The problem is,
Wasn't there
she
something on some football analyst said there was like a Lizzo size something?
I don't know what I know exactly what you're talking about, but I can't remember the
I don't know what
quote.
he
But
said.
Lizzo Lizzo basically pulled this like Ellen DeGeneres thing.
Yeah.
Because when I growing up, like I thought Ellen DeGeneres was like cool. Like I thought she was just like chilling on her show. She was funny. She had
Sure.
her moments. And then like all that shit came out about how she's just a terrible
She's
human
a
being.
manipulative bitch.
Like she's just an asshole.
Yeah.
And this is basically the same thing that's happening with Lizzo. I guess it's like three people are coming together to sue her. That it's starting with Lizzo taking her to the red light district in Amsterdam to like a sex
I see
show.
that.
It was a sex show, and there were performers shooting dildos out of their vaginas,
Yeah.
and they were catching them in the crowd, and they were like
I mean,
forcing
that's what Amsterdam
they
is.
were
You
like
know.
forcing them to like deep throat bananas and shit
All right.
and do all.
Force is a strong word. You're
Okay,
allowed to quit.
okay, pressuring somebody into doing something they didn't want to do, which
Sure.
I mean, are you really gonna? Are we defending that? Are we doing that?
Oh no, we're not defending this at
if
all.
if you're Lizzo and
Same time.
you get an entire room full of people to pressure you into doing something, especially sexual, that you don't want to do, I don't really care if I use the word force or not.
Well,
Sorry. Uh, Physical force, maybe not, but I mean psychological force, maybe if that's even a thing. I don't know. I feel like in 2023 anything could be a thing, but
yeah.
also allegedly being racist and being fat phobic towards her dancers. When
Yeah,
this
that's
whole
wild.
time it's supposed to be this body positivity, she's She big is beautiful, all this bullshit. I personally went out of my way to make sure we don't talk about we haven't made fun of her on this fucking podcast. And
Well, that's just you.
no. I made sure it's not been a topic because I know bringing Lizzo up
I
what kind
mean,
of earthquake that would fucking cause because it would it wouldn't it wouldn't it wouldn't it
did
wouldn't
she jump?
it wouldn't be outright, but it turns out that Lizzo's an asshole. Lizzo is a
Yeah.
fucking asshole.
So
She
what? We're allowed to make fun of her
she's a
weight now?
piece of
I don't
shit.
get it.
But here's the thing, it's just like she was this face
You did.
of
You missed
like
my joke too.
no, you missed my joke.
I got your earthquake
I
thing.
know, I'm just running, but what she should do. But what I'm saying is, listen, she's this face of like body positivity and a community of the LGBTQ shit and all this shit. And behind the scenes, she's being racist towards her dancers.
Yep.
She's judging them for for how they look and their size. And she's sitting there going, "Look at me. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. I'm Lizzo. I'm beautiful. Ooh, ooh,
Now,
ooh, I'm beautiful. Ooh." That's been Lizzo for years now.
yes,
For years, that's
yes,
been her. And you know what we've
years.
had to do? We've had to have that shit shoved down our fucking throats. We've had to have that shit shoved down our throats. And I'm over that shit, bro. I'm not buying any more bullshit. I'm not believing any more, oh, they're nice people or whatever. I'm over it. Nobody there's
Now,
people are not there's no good people in the world. There's no if you are a celebrity, if you are held to that high of a standard, you are an industry plant. You are made to have a certain personality, and there are people and industries behind you controlling what you do and what you say, and you got exposed. And now I'm not buying anything anybody says. Everybody's a piece of shit, Devin. Everybody.
I told you that from the jump.
But everyone. Like I'm saying like everybody.
No,
There's
top
no
to
good
bottom.
people.
No.
Like I feel
Now,
like there's no good people in the world. Like I feel like the good people are like I don't know, like I feel
they
like
just
the
don't get talked about. It doesn't get talked about.
Would I just don't think there are genuinely good people. Any good
I think they're
people I see is fake. It's
well.
fake.
What? Well, it depends on what the definition of being a good person is, but you know,
But I've never been around okay, but we're talking like genuinely good people who like go out of their way to make themselves seem like a really good person.
well, yes, there's seeming and being,
There's people
and a
I
lot of people
know
can seem like good people.
there's people I know who I've met and seen and maybe I've only been around them for an hour. And they seem like a good person, but I don't
Sure,
fucking know
but I
what
mean, you
they
never really know
they
who someone
they
is, even the people closest to you. You know, you never know who they are.
people might
But
watch this and say, "Hey, they're cool." But as soon as we click off this, we might be the worst people ever. We might be the we like who knows? And I'm saying it's like I don't know, bro. I don't like that at all. I don't like this shit
but
at all.
my problem with this is that the reason that this is blown up so much is because it's hypocritical, not because it's like an absolutely abhorrent thing to see, like to tell a backup dancer to lose some weight. I'm assuming that there are plenty of backup dancers and dancers in general who are told that they're fat, and I know of it, but who are told that they're fat and told that they're not fucking this, they're that, they're racist, whatever.
See, I feel like the
This seems more like she's supposed to be someone who vouches for women's rights and for people to love their bodies or whatever, and now it's like it's hypocritical. That's why it's an issue.
I agree, but I feel like the hypocrisy is what is like angering, like is what's like what's making people mad. Like I feel like that's like
Well,
what's
yeah, I
like.
mean that was the worst part about Bill Cosby.
But I think if no, that's not like
He
it's
was a
not like
hypocrite. That's a
see.
stolen joke.
I,
I stole that joke
why is Bill
from Norm.
Cosby a hypocrite? Did he
Well,
ever
no, because
come out?
he had this wonderful like TV show where he's a family man.
See, but
But no,
even like
Norm Macdonald had a joke where he said that someone told him that the worst part of Bill Cosby was that he was a hypocrite, but it was the raping, you know.
Look, that's the thing. Like even like I don't even look at like actors or anything like that because they're actors. So it's like we don't know who they are in real life.
Oh, they're all of them are dog shit. I'm telling you,
But
they were all the weird theater kids who
someone
now have
like
money and fame.
Lizzo,
They're gonna do some
who
weird fucking shit.
I think the hypocrisy is
Like James Franco, he's fucking canceled
like the
because he
new
was
shit with I mean, but there's new shit about people actors every day.
yeah, actors
We don't
suck.
know what to believe. And I'm not saying I'm gonna believe everything I see.
Don't believe
But
anything you see.
okay, but here's the thing though. When three women come together with the same story and say this person did this to me, that person's canceled or thrown out of the league they play in or isn't allowed to do this or isn't allowed to do that. So I'm not gonna sit here and just
From
because
what I've heard, Deshaun Watson still plays in the NFL.
Deshaun Watson got suspended 12 games for allegations.
Deshaun Watson, these are allegations, and Deshaun Watson still plays in the NFL.
Did Deshaun Watson like run campaigns for not like I mean
Well,
like
see,
where did
that's where it's a problem is the hypocrisy,
but I'm saying okay though.
not what she's actually done.
Okay, okay, but just what I was about to say, you kind of and we kind of like. Let me just say, neither of us are defending Deshaun Watson, or like
Oh
I
no,
wasn't just defending him. But I want to go into that by saying it doesn't matter what football player it was. It could have been any football player; they would have been treated the same. It would no, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
Deshaun Watson was highly regarded before this. There was no hate towards him at all before
No, that's what
all
I'm
that shit.
saying is that he was a highly regarded,
What,
highly
what I'm saying is if he, even if it wasn't Lizzo, if it was someone who wasn't considered maybe huge or whatever the fuck, or like
well.
is well, no, we're not well on this shit. She's a big person who's overweight and it's unhealthy, and she pushes that on people, and we've had to sit here and just keep our fucking mouth closed while the whole time she's bitching at her fucking background dancers who are in better shape than her about losing weight. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck
I
that.
guess.
I guess what? Fuck that. But if it was any other artist doing that, they'd still be getting hate. It'd still be people would still be like, "Whoa, what the fuck is wrong with you?" It wouldn't matter if it was Lizzo or not, but it is much more hypocritical considering it is her.
Yes, but I mean, again, it's not something that's unheard of in this industry. Like it's a very, very common thing. Like all of Hollywood, all of the music industry is about looks. It's about the color of your skin. It's about how much you
Yes,
fucking weigh.
Devin,
It's about all this shit.
which is why we need to cut the bullshit with Lizzo.
I, from
Because you
my
keep
perspective,
saying
I didn't have any
you're saying Hollywood,
like.
you're saying Hollywood is it's about looks. You said it's about how you look, it's about all this, it's about all this shit. If that's what it's about, if that's what they're pushing behind the scenes, they need to push that same shit on someone like her. We don't need to sit here and go, oh no, everybody else has to be healthy, everybody else has to be in shape, everybody else has to be what is considered the standard beauty. But her, no, she's beautiful too. She don't gotta do none of that. She don't gotta do
Well,
anything else for it though.
she's not an employee of a famous person.
She's an employee of a label, a music
Yeah,
label.
but she makes music. She doesn't dance. I mean, she's not a dancer. She makes music.
Dude, it doesn't matter. She's an overweight person telling people to love your fucking self and your body behind the scenes telling
Sure,
people that they need to do better when it comes to taking care of their body. And that's just some of the shit she did.
sure.
That's just some of it. We're not talking about the racial shit. We're not talking about the fact that this whole Amsterdam thing. Like, she's a weirdo.
Well, yeah, but
And if
yeah.
this was a guy, just like the Ice Spice shit, if this was a guy taking his background dancers to a sex show in Amsterdam doing that shit, it'd be a big fucking deal.
Well, yeah. I mean, James Franco got canceled. Now his thing wasn't good. He started a an acting class, and what he would do is he would take young aspiring actors in Hollywood and tell them that they could get a big part in a movie, but during the class they were just getting naked and filming sex scenes with him.
And that's
Then he
not
got
right.
canceled for that shit.
That's not right either. But
Of course not.
you're just taking something that the people would consider worse than what Lizzo did. And I don't know really what that's doing because to me the whole Lizzo shit is still like, especially like you said, the hypocrisy in it is like It's unfathomable. It's unfathomable. Like I can't even
It's
like.
pretty fathomable.
No, it's not. Like when I was hearing and reading about this, I was like jaw dropped. Like there's no way out of all the people on this earth,
Did
Lizzo
you
is.
really assume Lizzo was like a
But you think
good person?
I thought out of everything, Lizzo wasn't body shaming other people.
Yeah, I mean that's
I don't
crazy,
typically
but
hear people that are overweight body shaming other people.
maybe she told him they need to be fatter.
She didn't, and you know she didn't. But I'm saying, like, I don't know. Mate, I guess you're playing it down a little bit. I don't know if you're just like eager to play games or something, but I think
No, I'm just saying like
Lizzo's an
first of all,
asshole,
nothing's really going to come from this. No one really gives a shit
and a
about
lot
Lizzo
more would
anyway.
come from it if it was a dude that was in shape.
At the same time,
It would. It would.
not the fat phobic shit. I mean, they only like if you have like Jennifer Lopez, if she has fucking backup dancers, they're going to be dudes with six packs. They're not going to be some fucking fat dude who just rolled off the couch.
Okay.
So it's like it's weird coming from Lizzo, but it's not something that's like abhorrent
I just feel like I don't
for
know.
this industry.
I feel like that's if like Brandon made a crazy joke and you're sitting there like, whoa, bro, you can't do that on here. It's like for you to say that, it's like, what are you talking about, Devin? Like,
No,
shut
I'm
the fuck
saying
up.
I've
Like,
never
and that's
supported this
that's
dumb
on such
bitch.
a low scale compared to something like this. I don't really care if it's if it was Jennifer Lopez, it would be this. It's like it doesn't matter. It's Lizzo, and this is what she did, and she paints herself to be this great
Well,
person.
yeah, but you're saying if it was a dude, then there would be problems with it, and I'm saying that there hasn't been problems with it because it's the industry.
No, but you're fixating on just the body shaming shit. I'm referring to all of the shit, especially the Amsterdam shit.
Well, yeah, I mean that's fucking crazy, but they agreed to do it. I mean, they were fucking there. Like you have an out. You
I
have the
guess,
option to
I guess we're gonna move on
not
from this asshole
like
because
these
I'm
are
done.
these are
I'm over
people
Lizzo.
who
I'm over
probably don't
her,
have a lot of money who want to work for Lizzo, and she turns
and
out to be some
they're
fucking
getting
bitch. But
abused, and they're gonna sue the shit out of her and get a bunch of money out of it. Can you see
I
this?
don't think they're gonna get a bunch of money out of it.
I think they are. I think they're going to settle out of court for an unannounced. It's going to be a number that we're not going to know about, and they're going to get paid out of court. And it's going to be simple as
If
that.
this can prove to hurt her career more than she already has hurt her career, um,
Let's be
then
real, bro.
you probably won't.
Lizzo is, and like puns aside, is a huge superstar. Like,
Relatively,
on some like she could be like not relatively like she's big. So
yeah,
it's like this. I feel like this should hurt her career, especially considering everything else that's happened to other people's careers. This should hurt her career somewhat,
yeah, it might.
but whatever. I guess we got a grid.
Like I don't listen to Lizzo. I don't know.
Neither do I.
I don't know her
But
people.
I you know what? I respected the push for the body positivity until she came out telling people to lose weight. Fuck
That's
that.
right.
Fuck that. We got
Yeah.
an immaculate grid. We got the NFL. Bills Steeler, Packers Steeler, a Steeler with 1,000 receiving yards, a Niner Bill, a Niner Packer, a Niner with 1,000 receiving yards, a Bear Bill, Bear Packer, a Bear with 1,000 receiving yards.
Brandon Marshall. Did he ever receive 1,000
I would
for them?
I would hope so. Yeah. Yeah, Brandon Marshall,
40%.
40%. That's fine. At least we're feeling the
I mean, there aren't many Bears who have done such.
okay, let's think. Bills. Okay, so Packer and a Niner, Packer and a Steeler, a Packer and a Bear.
Did Charles Woodson ever play for the Steelers?
No,
Okay.
Rod Woodson did.
Did he play for the Packers?
No, he played for the Ravens.
Yes, he did. That he did.
That he did.
Um,
You want to get these 1,000-yard receivers out the way?
Yeah. Did
I
Debo
mean,
ever do 1,000?
I feel like that'd be super duper unrare.
Well, I mean, obviously the number one's probably gonna be Jerry.
But like who, like in between Jerry Rice and Debo, or underneath, like just underneath that.
Who was like their big receiver when Kaepernick was there?
That's a perfect question. That Crabtree.
Michael Crabtree. You think he ever did 1,000? All right, let's get the Steelers one out of the way. You got
AB. I mean,
AB. You got. I don't think Martavis ever did it.
Hey, less than Brandon Marshall. Fuck it.
Fair.
And then I mean, we can go. Yeah, we can go Debo. I guess. I mean,
I don't know if he did it.
only 10%.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Damn, these Bills Steelers. Someone's coming to mind for Bills Steelers, but it's like, see, I feel like it's slipping. It's just slipping my mind. And I don't know why, but I feel like I can picture a lot of Steeler Bills, and I feel like there should be a lot of Bears Packers. Bears Packers.
I feel like there would be a small. Maybe there's a big amount. I don't know.
I don't know. It seems like guys like to jump from in their division. Like I don't know. It seems like that happens a lot.
It does.
But
Bills Niners. That's a weird one.
If we can't get this out of the way, I'd say we should at least get the Wordle Weddle Polo out the way, so we could come back to this because it doesn't end at whatchamacallit at the time
midnight.
Wordle does, but so let's get this out the way. We can come back to that. Tunes.
Lizzo. No.
Yellow tea. Everything else is gray. Okay.
Paint.
Paint. I like that. Green tea. Yellow A. What are we looking for? We could do a lot here. Anything anything ending with AT.
AT?
Yeah.
Shart?
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Probably not. But there's no S.
Whoa. What did you just
it's
do?
It's not Shart?
What did you just do?
I fucked some shit up, dude. That's what I'm saying.
So is
that a word? Chart.
Wart?
Chart.
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 How is wart spelled?
W-A-R-T.
W-A-R-T. Okay. Wow. I can't believe you just. Okay. Fine, sure.
I mean, I think warthog is with an H. I don't know. Fuck that. Chart. Yeah. Sure. Chart, dude. Chart for the win, dude.
Okay. I like that. We got this guy.
Holton Ahlers.
Yeah, Holton Ahlers. He is a quarterback. So it's a AFC player, not a quarterback. 6'4", 6'5", older than 25, number lower than 13.
Derrick Henry.
6'4", 6'5", 27 or 28 years old, not in the AFC South, not a running back, number lower than 13. Let's go. It's not going to be this guy, but I just want to get these.
Yeah, I was going to say put in a tight end. 6'5", not a tight end.
Receiver, hopefully. A 6'5"
How tall is Mike Will?
Mike Will's number's high, so it's not going to be him, but we can definitely guess him. It is a receiver in the AFC East. Hold on. Receiver in the AFC East who's 6'5". There we go.
Who?
Alan Lazard.
Oh, shit. Okay. Good pull.
Right.
Good pull.
All right. We got Carlos Washington
Alan Lazard's
Jr.
27.
So NFC South. Not an offensive player. Taller than 6'1", older than 26, number lower than 26.
I'm not sure how many NFC South defensive players I know. Tyrann Mathieu.
I haven't heard Tyrann Mathieu's name in a long time.
Nope.
It's not a Saint. It is a defensive player. It's not a safety. Geez. So it's not
30
a
or 29.
Falcon or a Saint. So you want to name
Carolina or Tampa. Derek White.
I thought. Whoa.
Whoa.
Is there not a Burns who's like a linebacker?
Lorenzo.
Is that? No. We keep fucking pulling corners.
Just put in Derek White. Is that his name?
I don't know who.
On the on Tampa. Devin White. No.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing? Do you know any other Tampa linebackers?
No. Because,
Shaq Barrett.
Yeah, that's who I was looking for. There we fucking go. Okay.
Come on.
So the other bear was
Wheelbarrow,
the
baby.
Panther I was thinking of. Brian Burns. Who's Brian Burns? Can we see who Brian Burns is real quick?
I got it. He's a football player for Carolina.
What is he, a Carolina linebacker?
Carolina outside linebacker.
Okay. I thought there was a linebacker I was thinking. Anyways, do we want to go back to that grid?
Yeah.
We can go back to the grid.
I think there's definitely ones we're missing that we can get.
We're doing like bad, like really, really bad. Like we can't think of anyone. We can't think of anybody.
Bills Bears, there's probably like 3 of them.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. I almost like don't even want to waste the viewers' time. Like this is disappointing. But
You don't have anything, dude?
Can you think of anything?
I don't know. You know more players than I do, bro.
My mind, like I'm trying so hard to just think as fast as possible right now, and I have no clue. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the fact that football is back. Football is back. The NFL is here. The first game of the preseason, the Hall of Fame game, took place last night.
Yes.
And it was the Browns versus the Jets. The power went out, so that was cool. The power went out for a little bit, lost the lights. It was
because
cool.
A-Rod's in town, son.
Regular preseason game. Some Hall of Famers that I guess that could be important to us that got inducted this year. Rondé Barber into the Hall of Fame. DeMarcus Ware.
Nice.
Darrelle Revis. And Joe
Revis
Thomas.
Island. Who?
Joe Thomas.
Oh, nice.
The Cleveland tackle.
Yes.
Yes.
The
So
All-Pro for 27 years.
There are some.
That's not a terrible class.
No, and there's some other guys that me and you. I mean, we've heard of, like Chuck Howley, or there's some other names that I'm forgetting, but no guys that we'd really have much to say about. But I mean, the power went out, and you sent me something that Zach Wilson's mom said.
Yeah, dude.
And then I read about it a little bit, but what did you see?
So I saw that some fans at the game were talking shit to about Zach Wilson in front of his mom or whatever. So she didn't appreciate the comments from the rowdy fans. And then she said, let me try to find the quote. She said, unpopular opinion, they shouldn't sell alcohol at football games. It brings the dick out of people.
Okay.
Now, this is an odd statement coming from someone who's from Mormon, Utah, where they don't really drink alcohol. Mormons don't drink alcohol. Utah has a lot of bans on alcohol. Like, you can't mix a drink in front of somebody. Like, there's a lot of shit. It's crazy that she, like, it's nuts. But
So here's the thing. The reason her opinion is unpopular is well, because it's just wrong.
it's 100% wrong.
It's like you come from somewhere where it's like y'all the only y'all the only people
The
in
only state.
America that even thinks
Yeah.
that way. Um
Outside of the Amish.
the Amish. Jesus Christ. But I don't know. Are the Amish not getting drunk?
I don't think a lot.
The
No.
Amish might be
I
don't look, the
They might
Amish
be.
the Amish might be drinking. They might
I
not be
saw that
using
Nelk shit.
they might not be using cell phones, but I feel like they
I think
drink.
they make their own alcohol.
Let's say I feel like they definitely
Okay, some do, some don't.
some definitely drink, but Zach Wilson's mom to sit here and pretend like alcohol is the reason people were
People are
talking
being
shit
dicks.
about Zach
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Like
Like, sober as a bird right now. I'll
you,
talk shit about this dumb
yeah, you
motherfucker.
could be like super sober and given a very harsh opinion on Zach Wilson as a quarterback because he's not a very good one.
No.
Like I saw a picture of him like with his family, and it was like it took me a minute to figure out which one was Zach
Which one
Wilson
was Zach Wilson? Yeah.
because none of them look
They
like
all
they
look
could
like
be in
Zach
the
Wilson.
NFL.
No.
Like Zach Wilson
It
does
looks
not.
like a dude who, like, just got back from, like, a travel baseball game.
Yeah, no, Zach Wilson does not look like he's in the NFL. And to be honest with you, I mean, alcohol is served everywhere.
And it's probably the leading revenue of a football stadium.
But I mean,
Like, there's a lot
alcohol is available everywhere.
everywhere. Maybe not in her neighborhood in Utah,
But here's the
but
thing. Here's the thing. If you went to a bar, no, let's not even say a bar. Let's say you went to a restaurant.
yes,
You could order alcohol, watch
yes,
the Jets game, and talk about how
yes.
bad of a player Zach Wilson is.
You could sit in a Buffalo Wild Wings and be sober, which I don't think anyone's ever done, while watching a late night football game. But you could sit in a B-dubs, be sober, and understand that he's not a great quarterback.
So yeah, that
And that he will
whole
not play a game this year unless Aaron Rodgers gets shot in the face.
oh wow, that was a
That
crazy
was his last snap that he'll take.
that was a crazy
Not his
thing to
last, because
say.
there's still preseason games.
Here's
Is
the
it?
thing. Yeah, of course. But here's the thing. We talked about this last episode. That was J.K. Dobbins, and more things have come out, which apparently he may be exaggerating this injury he supposedly has to possibly get some leverage on a contract. Which I don't know if he didn't get the fucking hint, but the next step to like negotiating a contract as a running back would not be ow, 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 I'm hurt, ow. That's not like the
No.
season's about to start, and it's the second year in a row you're not 100% healthy in the beginning of the season, and you want to get paid.
Exactly.
Like I get
After,
it,
yeah.
I get it. Lamar pulled it, and guess what? Quarterbacks can do that.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins. We
Because
talked about this last
he's the
episode.
reason people watch the Ravens play.
We talked about this last episode. Running backs are super replaceable, and they're especially super replaceable when it comes to the Baltimore Ravens. We do not need
Fuck yeah.
J.K. Dobbins, and if J.K. Dobbins wants to keep playing games, well, you just cut him.
This would be his third season of playing football. He had a year in 2020, missed all of 2021, most of 2022, and wants money. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
I don't know what makes him think he needs to. I don't know, bro. Running backs are tripping, and my running back is tripping. And I don't know. I'm not used to running backs pulling that shit here.
No, because usually they do it to themselves. They get kicked out of the league.
Yeah, but running backs when they come to the Ravens, it's like they enjoy the spotlight they're gonna get as a running back for our
His
team.
number is 27.
They enjoy. Look. I don't think he's beating his wife. Okay, but I do.
No one
think he
said
wants,
that.
I do think he wants more money for no reason, and I don't remember Ray Rice pulling that bullshit when he was getting a 4th and 20 fucking 9. So until
Now
J.K. Dobbins,
shouldn't they retire numbers in like the other direction? Like,
no,
yeah, we probably shouldn't have another running back who's number 27.
no, I feel like it would be like worse because like it's
No, I
such an
think
honor.
I think the Ravens should not put it in the rafters, but just be like, hey, yeah, we're not using that number anymore.
No, but that's like dumb though. Because like it's like
No.
to the but like to the Ravens, they don't even want to acknowledge that Ray Rice was a player on the team. So
Fair.
like they're scrubbing 27 clean. Like 27's a new number. It's anyone can be 27.
Yeah, it's a new number for a decent running back who now wants Saquon money.
So yeah, until J.K. Dobbins can take a check down on 4th and 29 and convert, I don't want to hear shit. Okay, I'm
Until he
over
can
it.
rush for 1,000 or be healthy.
I don't want to hear about it anymore. But I do want to talk about the fact that we have this top 100 list, top 100 players of the 2023 NFL season. We stopped at 41, I believe.
I think so. Is it complete now?
We're all the way to 11. So
Nice.
let me go to where we were last time, which was 40. So starting at number 40, we got Quinnen Williams. 39,
nice.
We got Jamar Chase. 38, we got Khalil Mack. 37, we have Jason Kelsey. 36, we have Jalen Ramsey. Christian McCaffrey at 35. CeeDee Lamb at 34.
Christian McCaffrey 35 is an abomination.
Why?
He's the most versatile running back in the league. And he's, I don't know, whatever.
I mean, okay. 33, Matt Judon.
Okay.
32, Justin Herbert. 31, Saquon.
Okay.
So Justin Herbert's better than Saquon, right?
Yeah.
Justin Herbert's better than his buddy at 30, Derwin James, right?
Yes.
You could argue Nick Chubb at 29.
You can.
I'm taking Justin Herbert over Dexter Lawrence at 28.
Well, now we're taking every quarterback on this list over.
I know, but
everyone else.
Pointing out very like New York Giants defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, here's someone that you can argue with. TJ Watt at 27.
Oh, that's fucking absurd.
I don't know if there's 26 players better than TJ Watt.
Well, like, he didn't play the full season, and this is so.
Jair Alexander at 26.
That's nuts.
Derrick Henry at 25.
Okay.
Roquan Smith at 24.
Mm.
Sauce Gardner at 23. A.J. Brown at 22.
A.J. Brown's better than Jamar Chase?
Do you know who's better than Derrick Henry at 31? Or at 21?
Who?
Austin Eckler.
That's fucking absurd. Are you fucking... Dude, what?
Austin Eckler is better than Derrick Henry. Wow, that is crazy.
That's wild. Derrick Henry should be the number one running back on this list.
So I mean, hey, let's get to
Austin Eckler's better than Christian McCaffrey.
So 22-11.
Better than Nick Chubb. Better than Saquon. I don't think so.
Better than all those guys. That's crazy. Myles Garrett
I don't think so.
At 20.
Better than T.J. Watt.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
George Kittle at 19.
Okay.
Minkah Fitzpatrick at 18.
No.
Max Crosby at 17.
No.
Stephon Diggs at 16. Fred Warner at 15.
Diggs is better than AJ and Jamar?
Yeah. Trent Williams at 14. So
yeah,
he's
I
not
thought
number
he'd be one. No.
Devontae Adams at 13. Josh Jacobs at 12. Who do you think 11 is?
I think I know it. Is it AD?
It's Aaron Donald. There's only
It's
10
Aaron Donald.
players. There's only 10 players in the NFL, Devin, who are better than Aaron Donald. Only
It's
10.
absurd.
There's only
And there's
10.
only 11 who are better than who was that? Josh Jacobs?
Wait, so who? Okay, so we got 10 players left. Who hasn't been named yet? Burrow hasn't been named yet.
Mahomes.
Mahomes is going to be number one. Hurts hasn't been named yet.
Was he?
I don't think so. You can double check that. Now, okay, now here's the thing. Tom Brady played last year.
Oh, I don't even know if he's going to crack the top 100.
He had the third most passing yards in the NFL. Tom Brady.
They were terrible.
They weren't terrible. What are you talking about? They weren't terrible. I mean, they made the playoffs. They lost to the team that should have won the Super Bowl. Boo fucking who?
Sure.
It was Tom Brady.
Yeah.
There was only two players with more passing yards than him.
Hurts was 31.
So Mahomes, Burrow.
Was Josh Allen named?
Josh Allen wasn't named yet. I don't believe. You can check that too.
I thought he was.
I still feel like Brady's going to be thrown in this fucking conversation somehow. It's the best 100 players from last year. There's no more running backs that could be named. Receiver, I mean, Devontae Adams is the last receiver I could see being named.
Yeah, Josh Allen will be in the top 10.
We've only named 4, and they're all quarterbacks. Burrow, Allen, Brady, Burrow, Brady, Allen, and
Mahomes.
What the fuck?
Are there any other running backs who are better than Josh Jacobs?
No.
Chubb was listed. Henry was listed. McCaffrey, Saquon.
They were all listed above that. I feel like we're like brain farting right now, but I'm obviously
Travis Kelce.
We're gonna be like, yeah, Travis Kelce.
Nick Bosa, was he on there? Probably.
Nick Bosa, I want to say what I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. We're probably gonna have a lot of O's when that happens. But so
when does that come out?
Probably when this episode drops, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, probably soon.
I would assume.
Why are we even putting any stake into this list? This list is horrific.
It's hilarious at this point. It's hilarious. Mahomes
It is
going to be number one, and this conversation's pretty much over. But look, I was doing research for his road to the Super Bowl, and I stumbled across a question I had for myself, Devin, and that was, and I want I know you joke, you love to fucking tear down any career, but for real, I wanted.
Is this a Raven?
No, God no. How good Russell Wilson really is and or was. Okay? Can I just, before, I got a little monologue for you. I got a little bit of research I have for you. So I want you to listen to this. I want to know, I want you to chime in. I want to know how you feel, what you disagree with, what you agree with. Just how you feel on this take right here, because this was my question for Russell Wilson.
And don't refer to him as Russell Wilson.
What do you want me to refer him? How do you want me to refer?
Mr. Unlimited.
Okay, so Russell Wilson's first 4 years. In Russell Wilson's first 4 years, he had Marshawn Lynch, who had 4,570 yards and 39 touchdowns. He led the league twice in rushing touchdowns and was top 5 2 years in rushing yards and 6 another year. We all know the Legion of Boom. 4 straight years, number 1 in points allowed, and then only dropped to number 3 in the 5th year, where obviously they were falling off. In those first 5 years, Russell Wilson made 2 Super Bowls, won 1 because of a top 3 defense of all time, and really basically had to do virtually nothing, and he was going to win that Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, no, they scored a shit ton of points on defense.
And then in another Super Bowl that he should have won, basically because of a play call that was pretty much determined because of how much or how bad the Seahawks wanted him to win an MVP if they were going to win that game.
Sure.
because, and this goes with another point I have, which is how likable he is. Like he's been cut a lot of slack because he's like this good guy, and he's like, it's Russell Wilson,
Well,
especially
it's all started to his facade has started to come
but I'm
down
saying
recently.
especially in this time, in this
And
period.
that time he was the dude.
And they wanted to
Yes.
make sure he was getting that Finals MVP, that Super Bowl MVP, because if it was
And
Marshawn winning that, he wouldn't
from
have
what
said
I
a word.
heard, exactly. But from what I heard, that play was like a play that you couldn't go wrong with. It was like a throwaway play. It was like, yeah, we could score a touchdown, or it would just be an incomplete pass. Pete Carroll apparently didn't expect the undercut, and the jump. But yeah, it was supposed to be like a play that, even though he's throwing the ball right down the fucking pipe, a play that they could have thrown away. But and then they would have ran it with Marshawn. But that's the tism.
So after that, let's go to 2017. They had no top 10 defense. Obviously, no Marshawn Lynch. Their best rusher that year was Russell Wilson with 586 yards. They went 9-7, missed the playoffs. The first time missing the playoffs since being Seattle's starter. Going on to 2018, they went 10-6. They had 3 running backs combined for 2,000 yards, including Chris Carson's 1,100 yards. Their defense was 11th in points allowed. Pretty cool, but then they lose to Dallas in the wild card round, which is laughable. Haha. It's Dallas. 2019, it gets even
that was
better.
Dallas's best year, though.
2019, it gets even better. They go 11-5. Chris Carson with 1,200 yards. At this point, their defense was a little depleted, though. They went 1-1 in the playoffs, scoring a total in those 2 games 18 points. Okay, so let's go to 2020, 12-4, and then wild card round versus the Rams, scored 5 points.
Perfect.
And then 2021, they went 7-10, Russ's final year in Seattle, which brings us to 2022. 0 expectations for Seattle. They go 9-8, make the playoffs. Kenneth Walker gets 1,000 yards. Their defense is 10th in points allowed. This leads me to believe that Russell Wilson was possibly nothing more than a system quarterback. He was
a facilitator with great running backs.
He was given a great running back, a top 5 running back. In his run of in Russell Wilson's prime, he had a great top 5 running back, a top 3 defense of all time.
Yes,
of all time.
Literally of all time.
I'm convinced.
It's Ravens, Bears.
I'm convinced that if you gave healthy Geno Smith a top 5 running back and a top 3 defense of all time, he could get you to a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he could get you.
Well, if it was today's Geno, old Geno was a little.
But Geno has
immature. Like maybe not.
Has Geno been healthy? I mean, has Geno even been able to play football? I mean, I don't even know.
His jaws was hurt
ever since that injury.
Not because of the punch.
Ever since the injury shit, he hasn't really found an opportunity, and he got this. I got you. He got this opportunity to be a starting quarterback in the NFL, and he basically took exactly what Russell Wilson was given the last 3 or 4 years he was in Seattle, and basically did the same exact thing. So
made the playoffs.
Run it back a couple more years back. Give Geno Smith something like that, and we might be talking about Geno Smith the same exact way Russell Wilson is talked about. Don't get me wrong. Russell Wilson is a good quarterback. He was one of the best improvisers. He was more of a improvising quarterback when it came to mobility instead of like raw athleticism, but it worked.
Sure.
It was great. It was cool. He had a lot of cool playoff moments in that run, in that span, in that 4 or 5 year span. But to me, when it comes to all-time talk in any regards, Russell Wilson should not even be mentioned.
Oh, fuck no.
Russell Wilson.
I mean, yeah, he did what he did early in his career.
I'm saying Russell Wilson's run should not be brought up. I think this year in Denver.
No, you could have put a lot of quarterbacks on that fucking team, and they would have made or won a Super Bowl.
This year is going to be like this will be the deciding year. I mean, last year, I get it. It was a wreck, and he got exposed.
Yes.
He got taken out of an environment he was used to, given a brand
Yes.
new set of weapons, and I mean, literally the first time not being coached by Pete Carroll, and it
Yes.
was a shit show. I think Russell Wilson
Yes.
was getting super protected in Seattle, and with that being
Big time.
said, that concludes our road to the Super
I
Bowl.
mean,
That can
that's what I mean. There were a lot of guys who spoke, like Sherman. What's his name?
Doug Baldwin.
Were like, hey, this guy's just getting crazy treatment for whatever reason,
Yeah, and he
and
did, and it's
fucked up their whole team, and they haven't done shit since 2015 or 20
they
whatever that was,
they
2014.
haven't. But I mean, with that being said, that kind of concludes our road to the Super Bowl for Seattle.
What, they're winning the Super Bowl?
No, they're if they have a top 10 defense in points allowed and a 1,000-yard rusher, they'll make the playoffs and lose. That's what's
Yeah.
gonna
If
happen.
if if Kenneth's healthy,
Yeah,
he's not.
that as
But
well. But I mean, I don't know. That just doing this research for Seattle for this took me a completely different direction, and it ended
than what
up
you thought.
being Russell Wilson sucks and is not
Well,
that good of a quarterback.
no,
Yeah,
but he is unlimited
he
at
is
5'10".
He is Mr. Unlimited, and he is. Never mind. Let's talk about San Francisco.
I was gonna say the C word, but he's related to Adam 22.
Oh, I don't know. He's a cuck.
No, I didn't say that.
What is he a cuck? Okay, we're not even gonna get into that. Let's talk about the Niners though. So first question.
Future.
First question. How good is Purdy, and does it matter?
No, he's decent. I think he had a great run last year. I mean, for a rookie, he played great. He did what he was supposed to do, and he exceeded all of his expectations after old Jimmy Garoppolo went out. But I mean, that team's good enough to take anyone deep into a playoff run. Probably not making a Super Bowl, but I mean, the fact that they're just pushing Trey Lance out already, he was their fucking top pick, is a little odd. I guess they don't see anything in that guy. They
And
see more out of a
and
dude from Iowa or wherever the hell's Purdy's from.
like how Jordan Love's getting all this love, and when it comes to Trey Lance, it's like, bro, like we're taking Sam Darnold over you.
They are.
Like
They will.
holy shit! I mean, I don't know
Sam
what
Darnold's going to start the season.
I don't know what Trey Lance did. He pissed somebody off because or he's just that bad. Like I don't know what I don't know
I
what's
mean,
going
I
on with Trey
saw
Lance.
like a lot of this. Like anytime someone throws a bad pass in like training camp, gets put on the internet. He threw one that was pretty fucking horrible. But I mean, he's still a quarterback.
Yeah, but
Was decent in
we've
college.
watched Dak throw medicine balls in practice for like 8 years. Like it's like quarterbacks. Sometimes quarterbacks have bad throws.
Dak throws medicine balls every Sunday. I don't
But
know.
I'm saying though, I could give you a compilation of quarterbacks' best or worst throws,
Sure.
which is what's caught on camera, and especially at practice. Not every throw is caught on camera at practice
No.
for the media.
And they put the bad ones out.
Yeah, and
But
and you
whatever
could.
the Niners are seeing, whatever that offensive coordinator is seeing, is not even enough to talk about the guy.
Well, I mean, when you look at this offense, obviously you got Christian, you got Elijah Mitchell,
You got
Debo, Ayuk. They
Kittle.
got Ray McLeod over there, and George Kittle. And then on the defense, Javon Hargrave, Eric Armstead, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, Tashawn Gibson, Javarius Ward, Dre Greenlaw. Their defense is loaded.
Yep.
The defense is absolutely loaded. This team, this is a Super Bowl team.
Yes.
This is a situation where it's like
with horrible quarterbacks.
With not the best batch of quarterbacks. Here's the thing.
I mean, you got Trey Lance, who we all know no one can come out of North Dakota State. Fucking Carson Wentz is horrible. Sam Darnold has shown flashes, as you knew 2 years ago, when you were hyping up the Carolina Panthers. He had
for 3 weeks.
He had a 4-game flash. They were 4-0. Maybe 3-1. I don't know, but and then you got a second-year quarterback who's played 7 or 8 games. It's not ideal. I mean, this team could easily make a Super Bowl run and a big one, but they don't have what it takes at the quarterback. I don't know.
No. This team is definitely going to make the playoffs. This team is definitely going to make a run, but it's going to come down to the Super Bowl play, or not the Super Bowl play, the quarterback play, and
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to have it in them at all.
You're not going to – you said what?
I don't think they're going to have it in them at all.
I mean, they're a fun team to watch. I wouldn't be mad if they did make a run, but there's so many questions around Purdy that it's like, was he good last year? Yes, but he's still a super young quarterback, and you know the league.
And
there's guys who can come out and it's a phenomenal team.
It's a great
So
team.
I wouldn't put it past Purdy to fuck up this team and go like 10-7 or something. But I also can't say yet that they're not going to win 13 games.
Like shit, the Rams. I mean, shit. Baker Mayfield could have landed in San Francisco and made some noise. You know.
I'll tell you who can't.
Who?
Colin Kaepernick.
Okay, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it though.
Who was a better quarterback in their prime, Colin Kaepernick or Russell Wilson?
Okay. Hate me for the rest of your life. I don't care. You give Colin Kaepernick that offense Russell Wilson had and a top 3 defense of all time.
He's winning the Super Bowl.
I don't have Super Bowl. I don't have Super Bowl memorabilia on my wall from 2012. We're getting our asses busted by that 49ers squad. There's no chance. That motivational Ray Lewis shit is out the window.
Out the door.
Out the fucking window. You know,
yeah.
And you know, here's the thing. We say that when the Niners did have to beat Seattle to get to us.
Yes.
But at the same time, the next year, it was the exact reverse of that. And Seattle did what they did versus the Niners. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Colin Kaepernick was great, and I would have loved to see young prime Colin Kaepernick with this 49ers team. Because it would have been
for sure
way fucking better than any of these quarterbacks in this roster. What else do we have to talk about before we play some more games? I feel like we talked about Lizzo. We talked about the shitty Gator uniforms. We talked about how JK is an idiot. We talked about,
you know what he can say to the whole situation when he doesn't get paid?
What's up?
JK.
You're hilarious. We talked nuts.
I'm very funny.
We talked some nuts.
Did we talk about nuts?
Now here's the thing. I'm praying next episode we have 3 people so we can do a round of trivia.
Yes.
Because I got these same 6 questions sitting on this paper.
Yep.
And we can't answer them. And we can't talk.
Just give them to me now.
I could.
And then if I just blow Jackson and Brandon out of the fucking mud.
Out of the water, that'd be interesting to watch. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have a little bit of integrity.
Why not?
And I won't do that. But we could play some games.
Yeah.
We could definitely.
You don't want to play the basketball grid?
So we can do the basketball. We can do the basketball. I don't know.
I mean, we know basketball players.
Listen, I don't know if I want to start
their silhouettes.
With the basketball.
I mean, we can look at it at least.
Fuck it. I guess we could start. We could start with the basketball. Can you see this?
Can I hear you?
Can you see this?
I can. Now I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So we have you see what's going on here. A Sixer and a Laker, Sixer, Thunder, Sixer, Celtic, Spurs, Celtic, 20 points a game.
James Harden.
Laker, 20 points a game. Thunder, 20 points a game. Celtic.
James Harden.
You want Harden here?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do Harden there.
Whoa.
64%.
What about Shy for 20 points a game?
Shy for 20 points a game. I feel like it's going to be another high one, but
Really?
oh, only 15%. Okay. Maybe people
I mean,
just
you got
jump.
KD, you got
Yeah,
Russ.
maybe people just jump the
You got.
gun on
I
KD
don't
and
know if
Russ.
I don't doubt Harden ever averaged that much. PG.
So a Spur and a Spur Thunder, Spur Thunder, Spur Thunder, Spur Thunder.
Ooh, Spur Laker. Danny Green.
Spur Laker, Danny Green. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay.
12%, not bad.
Um, 20 points a game for a Laker. I mean,
You could put anybody.
we could put.
Did Derek Fisher ever average that much?
Let's just get him. Let's just get him on here.
LeBron Bames?
Let's get him on here. Only 15%.
Well, there's like 1,000 Lakers
That's
you
what I'm
could
saying.
put
There's
there.
so many Lakers players that have averaged 20 or more.
All of them are going to be low.
A Laker and a 76er. Wilt.
Yeah.
Okay.
28.
28%. A
Under Spurs.
76er. Ooh, a 76er and a Celtic.
That's a weird one.
A 76er and a Celtic. Oh. Oh, man. A 20. A 76er and a Celtic.
I mean, are there any that are recent?
That's what I'm. Oh, my God. That's going to kill me. That's going to kill me. A Spur. San Antonio, Oklahoma City.
Spur
San
Thunder.
Antonio. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. I don't know. I have no clue.
You can't hit me with an I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
What about we'll do a Celtics 20-point a game.
Okay.
You think KG maybe?
Nope.
KG didn't average.
I'm not risking KG anymore. Paul Pierce or Tatum.
Pierce. Jaylen Brown.
Nah, fuck that. 20% for Paul Pierce. All right, so we got a Spur Thunder, Spur Celtic, Sixer Celtic. Dude, Sixer
Spurs Celtic.
I feel like Sixer Celtic should be easy.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel easy.
And it's not. It's not easy at all. And Thunder.
Did Isaiah Thomas ever play for the new Isaiah Thomas? Did he ever play for the Sixers?
No. Or the Spurs. I don't know. Oh shit. What I do? There we go. I don't know. Do you want to just get some? You want to just how about we just learn some things? How about we just learn some things here? Where do we go?
Not a terrible score.
So we missed a Celtic and a Sixer.
Yes,
we
missed
that
little loop in the middle.
What am I seeing over here? We got really no names that. I guess Bob McAdoo, Al Horford.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. We missed what, a Spur and a Spur Thunder.
We missed Spur Thunder, yeah.
Spur Thunder. Okay, so Spur Thunder. What we missed was Brent Barry, George Hill, Dale Ellis. I don't know, nothing that's gonna keep me up at night, honestly.
Celtics Spurs.
And then is that the last one we missed? Celtics Spurs.
Yeah.
Okay, Celtics Spurs. What did we miss on that? We missed. I clicked Thunder Spur again. We need.
It's the 27 one.
We need Celtic Spurs. Okay, here we go. I mean, Dominique Wilkins.
I didn't even know he played for either of those teams.
Derek White. Artis Gilmore played for.
Don't even know that name.
Play for you don't know. Okay. Um. Yeah. No. Okay. So I mean, I don't
We
know.
didn't miss terrible ones.
We're NBA casuals, Devin. I'm not too pissed at that.
But I don't think Jay or Brandon are getting fucking Derek White and fucking Al Horford.
See, but they might think of a Derek White for some weird reason.
I guess.
They might. They might. They just might. But what is the other? What's the other website called?
Well, the one that we were playing was the reference one. I think
Yeah.
it's Dynasty Daddy is the.
Whoa! What is this? And we're doing it.
Oh shit!
What is this? And we are fucking doing it. We're doing this one. I'm sorry.
Okay, bet.
We got a Gator and a Patriot, a Gator and an Eagle, a
And a
Patriot,
Gator who's received for 10.
a Patriot and a Bill, a Patriot and a Buck, an Eagle and a Buck, an Eagle and a Bill, and a Buck with
A
10
Gator
plus,
Eagle.
a Bill with 10 plus, a Gator Eagle. Okay.
Chauncey?
So Chauncey, you could just go Chauncey.
Tebow? Did Tebow play for the Eagles?
See, Tebow played for the Patriots as well.
Tebow did play for the Patriots.
Do you want to go Tebow? We could just go like Brandon.
I mean, we
Spikes.
could always go. We could always go AA Rod, AA Ron.
Could go Hernandez, but I like Hernandez possibly to 10 receiving touchdowns. Maybe.
For sure. Yeah. Did
Okay,
Tebow actually play?
So they didn't count. They don't count that as
Practice squad?
Count that. Okay, so let's do. Okay. Okay. Do you think that's the thing? Did Aaron Hernandez get 10 touchdowns in a season? I don't.
Are there any other Percy Harvin?
I don't know if Percy Harvin did.
Any other receivers?
I'm trying to think of receivers that came out of Florida with 10 or more touchdowns. There's probably a guy just slipping my mind because we're not really wide receiver you. So I'm gonna have
you guys
to
are
go
penitentiary you. Sorry.
Fuck you. I guess, bro. I'll go. I don't think he got 10. Yeah, no. I don't think so.
You can put Gronk in for Bucks Pats. I mean, that's less than Brady would be.
For sure. 24%. Eagle, Buck, Patriot, Bill. Still got a Bill 10 plus. I mean, I'm sure Diggs got 10, right?
Must have.
76%. Jesus fucking.
Yeah, I don't know their receivers from the 90s.
Well, it's only from 99, so I'm just filling squares at this point. A Patriot and a. Why do I feel like I'm gonna throw I'm just gonna throw this out there. Okay, now I just want to see if maybe Stephen Ridley might have landed in Buffalo at some point.
What was that guy's name? Mario Manningham, maybe? No, that was the wrong team.
That was Giants, yeah.
Who was that guy's name on the Bills? Steven Jackson? Was he ever a Pat?
I don't think he had a stint in
I don't think he did. I doubt it.
Yeah, no, I don't think. We only got one guess left.
What's our best bet? Eagles, Bucks, that's a weird one. Oh, Shady?
Oh, yeah.
Shady you could put in either of those.
What?
He played for the Bucks too.
Oh, well, that's fine. Okay,
what's the percent on Shady Bills?
Eagles.
Hit X.
50.
Jesus.
So I would love to know. I don't know. I would love to know. I'd love. I should we? Okay. Um, best receiver from Florida. Um, cause like, bro, I don't fucking know that went on to in the NFL to do something
Yeah.
after '99. I can't think of a year where Percy had 10 touchdowns in the NFL. I can't think of a year. Jabbar Gaffney. I mean, he had 27 remarkable. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't. Jabbar Gaffney definitely
Percy's
early.
most was 6.
Yeah, see, no, so who is it? Because there's an answer. It has to
Yeah,
be
you're right.
somebody. It has to be someone. You know,
Yeah, let me look that up.
look that up while I go over to some Wordle because that's weird. After '99, from the University of Florida, 10 receiving touchdowns, and it was. I have no clue. It's gonna.
Jordan Reed?
Is that who it is?
I think so.
If it's fucking Jordan Reed, there's no way. He had a healthy year in the NFL.
He did.
Give me his best year.
Best year, yep, 2015, 11 touchdowns, 952 yards,
Wow, Jordan
14
fucking
games
Reed,
played.
bro. I don't remember a healthy Jordan Reed year. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
2015, yeah.
Sorry, Jordan. My fault. Um, let's go with
I forgot he played for Florida.
I forgot Jordan Reed was a person.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Like my
I
bad.
mean, he was just a dude on the team. I don't even know what he was doing.
Like my fault. I'm not bad. We had a yellow A and a yellow E.
Um, Streak? No.
Um,
Uh, Break.
what?
Break.
Okay. Okay. E and A, yellow still.
Hmm.
Um,
I know that's what you're thinking about, buddy.
green A, green N, green E. I definitely do not watch anime for the record.
What?
Making that a huge point. In this episode, there's no chance.
I don't know about all that, dude. I
So,
heard you were
A N blank blank E.
A-N
And
and how do you spell Andui? Andue? I doubt that's how you spell Andui.
what word are you saying right now?
It's a sausage. It's not a word. I don't know how you spell Andui.
A N N E, not N E N A N. This is fucked.
A-N-O Ano
A
Ano
N A N
Ano
and
Anud
and
and
no. Bro, I have no clue. What is this?
all right. Let's put something in that has other letters, like I don't know, pouch maybe. That's 4 new letters, 2 vowels. All right, there's an O.
A N blank blank E. There's an O somewhere.
So O could be set a third.
A N O what E? A-N-O-Y, no. A-N-O-F, no. A-N-O-D, no. W-Q, no. J,
A-N-O
no. Z, no.
A-N-O-N-E. Anon. I don't think that's a word.
I'm not risking that. What about A-N blank O-E? ANWQ, no.
AN.
ANYOE, no. ANJOE, no. ANDOE, ANFOE, ANZ, ANX, ANVOE.
Anod.
I have no clue.
Knock. Hold on. ANOs. Ah. What? A node?
No.
A anjo? Anfo? Anyo? Ando? Dude, I feel like we're having a real dumb moment, you know?
I mean, okay, here at this point, we're gonna do
DE?
just about anything it could be. Okay, there you go. A node. Whatever a node is. I have no clue.
I said a node like 1,000 times, and I was like, that doesn't even sound like a thing.
Yeah, no, I have
Is it?
no clue.
I've heard of a node, like a nodule. A node is the positively charged electrode by which electrons leave a device. I have heard of that. There's a node and a cathode. We remember that from chemistry class because we didn't pay attention.
I remember my chemistry class. You know, I took.
Yeah, but you didn't remember a node.
What chemistry class did you have?
I can't say her name.
No, what like level?
Oh, just honors chem.
Okay. Bro,
I never took AP chem.
I ended up in some AP science class, and I can't remember what it was, but it was like
I took AP
worst.
bio.
Dude, I was in AP something. I was in a fuck. I was fucked.
You probably hated AP chem. AP chem was probably the hardest shit.
There's no way I was in AP chemistry, bro.
Maybe, I don't know.
There's no. Why would I be in AP chemistry?
That's why are you in an AP science class? Why was I in an AP science class? I don't know.
Jarrett Patterson. It's an NFC player, not in the NFC East, not a running back, taller than 5'10", older than 25, number lower than 30.
Deebo Samuel.
NFC West wide receiver, not the Niners, taller than 6'2", numbers lower than he's 17 or 18, and he is 25 or 26 years old.
Not DK, no. He's 14, right?
Yeah, but I like the
Cooper Kupp.
Hold on, I just like the gauge. I like the gauge.
6'2", 6'3".
Cooper Kupp's what? 10, 11?
Yeah. Not 17. Yeah, I think he's 10. Allen Robinson.
I was about to say, what's his name still a Ram? No, he's not.
No. I was gonna say Allen Robinson.
I think he's like number 1.
I thought isn't he on Baltimore? Is he not 17?
He's in fucking Pittsburgh now. I've completely forgot where Allen Robinson, right. I believe, was on the Rams last year and was like number 1 anyways. So
okay. What's the all right? So Cardinals,
Rams. I mean, it's not gonna be Cup, but we can figure out if it's the fucking Rams. All right.
Who's their other receiver? All right.
Dude,
Higbee's the tight end.
We just talked about We just talked about them.
There was a white guy who played in a couple games last year at the end of the year. I don't remember.
We just talked about the Rams. Oh. Maybe, possibly.
Oh, Van? Dog. That was the white guy, yeah. Ben Skronik.
Okay. I guess. I'm not even mad that we didn't get that. I can't.
No, I remember he had like a couple games last year where they were talking about him.
Chandler Wooten. 6'3", 24 years old, number lower than 48. He doesn't play defense, and he's not in the NFC.
Fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Quarterback who's 6'3", 24 years old, not in the AFC North.
Zach Wilson just turned 24.
9 or 10.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson's not number 9 or 10, I don't believe, but you can punch it in. AFC East quarterback who is 6'3" and 24, not a Jet. Okay.
Mac Jones. Bailey Zappi. Josh Allen. I mean,
Okay, Mac Jones.
all right,
Fucking
Mac Jones.
whatever. Sure, I guess that'll work. Okay.
That'll do, donkey.
That'll do. That's fine. Shit. With that being said, I think we did. I think we've done as much as we could. I think
We could talk about Lizzo more if you want. You seem to enjoy that.
no Lizzo. That motherfucker.
This dumb, stupid person.
This motherfucker. It's just bro,
This guy's pissing me off.
You want to talk about grinding some fucking?
Yeah, I don't
gears.
think about Lizzo ever, really.
But it's just the fact that we have been sitting here, and
unless it's like dark, and then I'm like, and I'm tired, and I'm like, yeah.
But
I'm joking.
But the body positivity thing is shoved down everybody's throats.
All right, I didn't start it.
No, you started this, and we're gonna finish.
No, we're not. We finished it, dude.
To have the face of body positivity to sit here and do this bullshit, to me, makes me think everybody's a piece of shit. I'm sorry. That's just how I think. My bad.
Well, I have said this from the jump that everyone is a piece of shit, especially the people who are famous.
There you go. That's why we're not famous. So, with that being said, we talked NFL.
How many people do you think if we gained 350 pounds, you think we could be famous? At least on TLC, you know? We could at least get on TLC.
We could definitely get.
Or if we had like 37 kids and we're like, we're the family, and a couple of our sons are child molesters, you're like, oh.
Oh, dude, where is that coming from?
The Duggars?
What'd they do?
I don't know, some weird shit.
All right. Well, we talked NFL. We talked some off the record. We didn't talk NBA, but we played some games. Hopefully, we can run some trivia next episode. But we will be back with more NFL, more off the record, possibly some NBA. Who knows what'll happen over the weekend? Play some more games, and like I said, hopefully around the trivia and whatever the fuck else we want to talk about. But Devin, any last words before we get out of here?
Nah, I think we covered a little bit too much.
A little bit too much. Top 3 nuts. That's also what we also covered that.
I thought you just said top 3 nuns. That's a conversation for the next podcast.
Next episode. I gotta go figure out who's a nun, and then
Kate Upton.
Is she
from the movie Three Stooges? She was a nun.
Okay.
That's my whole list. Kate Upton, and Kate Upton.
Okay. Well, I guess
that's a deep pull. That's a very deep pull.
It is a deep pull. I literally.
It's a little bit weird.
I don't know a nun, so are nuns real? Are nuns a thing, or are nuns like a government creation?
No, nuns are just involved in that whole religious garbage. I don't know. I don't like any religion. I think those people are losers.
All right, I don't remember what your answer was, but is there anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Shout out to nuns, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to nuns. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you stay tuned. Brand new episodes every Saturday and Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday with a brand new episode. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.
Earthquake shake.